Hey viewers, you're watching The Savera and I'm Vidhi Joshi. At the White House this week, Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt raised alarm over what she called serious gaps in the issuance of commercial driver's licenses across the United States of America, following a deadly truck crash in California that claimed 3 lives. The incident involved a 21-year-old Indian national, Jashanpreet Singh, who authorities say entered the US illegally through the southern border in 2022. Singh has been charged with gross vehicular manslaughter while intoxicated and driving under the influence after his semi-truck slammed into a slow-moving traffic on the 1 to 10 freeway in San Bernardino County on October 22. The crash caused a fiery chain reaction involving 8 vehicles, including 4 large trucks, killing 3 people and injuring 4 others. Dashcam footage from Singh's truck obtained by international news agency shows the vehicle speeding towards congested traffic before colliding with an SUV, sparking a massive blaze that engulfed multiple vehicles. Officials said that Singh was allegedly under the influence of drugs at the time. During her briefing, Leavitt confirmed that Singh held a valid California commercial driver license when the crash occurred, a revelation that has prompted a federal investigation. California gave this individual a license, and it's something the Department of Transportation has already looked into, she said. Secretary Duffy has been cracking down on licenses being wrongfully issued to the people who clearly should not hold such positions. Leavitt called the situation part of a disturbing pattern of criminal illegal immigrants being issued CDLs and described it as unacceptable. She said that the Department of Transportation is absolutely cracking down on licensing failures and working to ensure states tighten verification system. According to Leavitt, Immigration and Customs Enforcement has lodged an immigration detainer against Singh, following his arrest by California authorities. She said Singh entered the US illegally 2 years ago and was released into the country under a prior administration's policy, allowing certain migrants to await immigration hearings outside of detention. He killed 3 people, Leavitt said, and these tragedies are following a disturbing pattern. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy also weighed in, renewing criticism of California's licensing policies. Duffy accused the state of failing to enforce federal English language requirements for commercial drivers, warning that such lapses have created major safety risk. This tragedy wouldn't have happened if Governor Newsom had followed the new rules, he said, adding that the federal government will withhold $40 million in highway safety funds from California for non-compliance. The Department of Homeland Security echoed those concerns, saying Singh's case highlights broader safety issues involving commercial drivers who lack proper immigration status or English proficiency. Federal officials said similar problems have appeared in other states, exposing weak coordination between federal and state agencies. California officials defended their actions, saying Singh's federal work authorization had been approved multiple times by the US government, making him eligible for a CDL under existing law. The state maintained that it followed all the regulations and blamed any oversight on the federal system that authorized Singh's employment eligibility. The crash has reignited debate over immigration enforcement, licensing policies, and trucking safety nationwide. It follows another fatal crash in Florida earlier this year involving Harjinder Singh, an Indian national who entered the US illegally in 2018 and was charged in a similar incident that killed 3 people. As investigations continue, the US administration faces growing pressure to close licensing loopholes and tighten vetting systems in order to prevent future tragedies like the one that devastated a California highway on October 22.
It's being reported that the semi-truck driver suspected of killing 3 people in a DUI crash is an illegal immigrant who came in under the Biden administration. Do you know if California gave him a commercial driver's license? And then it also appears that California largely has not been cooperating with English proficiency standards. I'm wondering if the administration has any further plans to punish the state.
Yes, I can confirm that California gave this individual a license, and it is something that the Department of Transportation has already looked into. I know Secretary Duffy, who's doing a phenomenal job, has spoken on this many times in the crackdown that the Department of Transportation is taking on these licenses that are wrongfully being issued to people who clearly do not deserve to uphold these positions. As for this case in California, on October 22nd, ICE lodged an immigration detainer for this individual following his arrest by local authorities in California on charges, as you know, of manslaughter while intoxicated and driving under the influence. He killed 3 people, and he first entered the United States in 2022 through the southern border, and he was released into our country by the previous administration. So now ICE has lodged a separate detainer for this individual, and these tragedies are following a disturbing pattern of these criminal illegal aliens being issued commercial vehicle licenses. And so, yes, the Department of Transportation is absolutely cracking down on that. I defer you to them for any specifics.
That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment, and subscribe to the channel.